Hi guys, Alex Filvet is here, and this is 11th video about my personal project that you can see right now on the screen. And yeah, this part is about texturing. And probably the best way to show you texture is just to open my turnable model here. And let's start from his head. So I prepared Pure file. Here is it. So as you can see, so for this gadget on his head, I took as a reference, I don't know what it is. When I found this gadget, I thought that it's kind of industrial. So that's why I took the shape and the texture. Like, it's not glossy, right? So I was trying to repeat the same roughness. For this element, I took idea from Chappie, and you can see that they have these marks, these signs. I don't know what is it. For his eye, I took an idea from cameras. It's like lens from cameras, I guess, right? And then next element, it is his mouth. But instead of his mouth, he has equalizer. So when he talks or when he sings some songs, you can see it. And additionally, I put this pipe like a chain so we can move it. And yeah, as well, I should switch to HD textures. So yeah, here you can see Bite My Shiny Metal Ass. I took it from Futurama. I guess you heard about Blender, right? So the next reference, it is this photo of the rapper. So I took this idea from rap culture that they like to put some gold on their teeth, on their fingers. So that's why I put gold here, like in this area. And additionally on his fists, like on his fingers. So he can show like free robo. What else? Yeah, this element I took from Chappie, and it's kind of obvious. But additionally, I put some sound speakers here. And I took idea from sound speakers from car. And at that time, I have this kind of headphones. And I really like this like plastic sticker, or what is it? So I decided to put this one in the center of my sound speaker. So the next reference is this panel. And of course I took it from Chappie. And this screen, the idea of this for the screen I took from the phone. So at that time I was working as an engineer constructor, and we had this old version phones at my work. So I decided that it will be kind of interesting to take as a reference this screen. This part I took from my Wi-Fi router. Yeah, so I just took this QR code, some description, and so on. For this lead, I remember that when I was working with my father in hardware store, I saw this element and I decided, oh, it will be great. It will look great on my character. So we can put some wire into his back part of his head. And additionally, I put like this element here inside. Right. The next part, it is his neck. And because our original Pathfinder, he had the same like neck from leather. So I was just trying to take some like, structure of leather. I think it's not the same back, but I was checking a lot of references. So it was like a mix, you know. So next reference is my keyboard. Again, from my old work when I was working as engineer constructor. And by the way, you can even see that this keyboard was in use. Because this button, it is kind of rough. And this button, you can see some shiny, like glossy part when I was touching with my finger. So I repeated the same on my texture. So as you can see. So in this case, you can get the best quality because you are trying to repeat as it is in real life. You're not trying to imagine something from your imagination. Just like in this case, it will look really like in real life. I think it's the best quality. What's next? Yeah, and by the way, this screen, I took an idea as well from my working. I don't know why, but I took a lot of ideas from my work. Maybe because at that time when I was thinking about concepting, I spent most of the time at work. Probably that's why I took a lot of ideas from my work. And this lead for fuel tank from motorcycle. Yeah, so I did the same. What's next? Okay, I think it's some kind of maybe like connector or I don't know, some plastic piece. And this is part of the battery from car. Only, by the way, I decided to make this element his ears and this element red, just to create a contrast. Oh, sorry. Where is it? How to turn on base color? Because of these numbers. Okay. But in this case, it's easier to divide your character and to show some, like, not everything is orange, right? So we should put some like points of interest, and it shouldn't be messy, right? As you can see right now, these red elements, they're not everywhere. Just to break a little bit, like whole our texture is completely orange and yeah, black, and I decided to add some contrasts. And again, for this robot, in this process of texturing, I was taking a lot of feedbacks from a lot of awesome artists, so I really appreciate it, guys. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, idea for this brighter version, I took it from Grigory Lebitka, because when I was asking him for feedback, like, can you suggest me something how to improve my texture? And he told me that you should put some story to a character, because first version, it was just a usual boring, like, industrial robot, right? But in this case, actually, I can tell that, like, he inspired me, or he gave me this idea. That's why I decided to make 2 versions. Yeah. And at first, yeah, I did it like he told me. So I put some brighter colors. And after that, I decided to make him as a rapper. And yeah, this battery from car. Again, as you can see, this battery is kind of like very glossy. It's not rough at all, right? So that's what I was trying to repeat in my texture. It's also kind of glossy. This engine, and in general, why I put engine here, because at that time I was looking for some videos just to find some inspiration, and I found a lot of awesome ideas from Colin Force. And when he was doing some crazy invention, I don't know, so he just took this engine from motorcycle and put it on part. And when he was showing how he wanted to put pipes, like in this way, he was showing like this. And I decided, like, oh, it's kind of interesting idea, because it's kind of the same like our ribs, right? So I decided to repeat this like shape only with the pipes. And I thought it would be a great idea. And for texturing as well, I was using this kind of like screenshots, and yeah, I found some images from internet. And here on these pipes, you can see that I have this like interesting gradient, and I took as an inspiration, I guess it's from car, or maybe as well like from motorcycle, I'm not sure. Yeah, and this element from his back as well, I took from motorcycles. And this is air filter, like this plastic part. I found inspiration when my father, he opened our car and he was doing something, and I saw this element, and I decided, like, oh, it looks kind of interesting. I want to put it on my robot somewhere, because I didn't want to repeat how it was on original Pathfinder. Yeah, I guess I already showed you when I was showing about like in modeling video. But I can show it again. Why not? It will be more understandable. Why I decided to put this air filter, because original robot, you see, it looks kinda, again, I can understand why this artist, he made it, or she made it in this way, because they were limited in time, right? And but for personal project, it looks kind of cheap a little bit, and how they like intersect each other, and this pipe goes nowhere. So that's why I decided to do it in my own way, because it was my personal project, right? This camera, or it's kind of gadget or scanner, I don't know what is it, from like helicopter. So I put it here between his legs. But for texture, I did it in the same way like I did for this gadget from his head. Next reference, it is sound speaker. Only this sound speaker we can find here on his like waist area. Yeah, so for this area, I took as a reference like DJ console. This element, I think it's some kind of like slot for charging electric car, I guess. Yeah. And again, the same idea here from my headphones. Yeah, I put here my nickname. And this, I think it's ventilation from PC, and again, it's from my working PC when I was working as engineer constructor. So I decided to put vent here. Why it's so blurry? Oh, yeah, now it's good. Yeah, so you can see this vent. And additionally, I put this, it is a lead or some kind of tiny door, I don't know, because I found these elements and I've seen like, usually they have some hole for the key. So I put the same hole where you can put your key and just open. And maybe you can find some wires inside, right? And for his fingers, of course, I took as a references. Wait a second, where's? Yeah, so for fingers, I found a lot of screenshots from movie Chappie, and I think it's like behind the scene shot. Yeah. And this reference, it's actually from the gym. So when I was living in Mariupol, I was going to the gym, and at that time I was looking for a reference for this metal, like for this paint. And I think in this case, it's kind of really good reference, because here we can see not only the difference between colors, like I tried to repeat it here. Additionally, we can try to repeat the same shape of this like darker version, right? Just to make it more realistic. And we can take not only colors, but moreover, we can see the difference between roughness. We can see that this darker version slightly more rough, when this brighter version is more glossy. And again, I was trying to repeat it. And the same with rust. I was trying to repeat again this shape, and you can see that it's not completely like dark, like this area. We can see some bright, some slightly orange or brown area. So again, I was trying to repeat it in my texture. This shock absorber, yeah, we can find it here. And yeah, so I was just trying to repeat the same texture. This hydraulic cylinder, again, at first I I saw that this hydraulic cylinder from Colin Firth's video, and I decided to put it somewhere in my robot. And here is it. As well, like this element, and even some signs, some information on this like hose, right? I took it from Colin Firth. This like smaller version of shock absorber. We can see it here. Only for this version I decided to make it bright. But in case with this original texture, like more industrial, right? Here we can see that it's kind of the same like on the reference. So now I want to summarize that if you want to get the best quality, and even when you turn your light like around your model and it looks so real, and why it looks so real, it's not just my opinion, because I can compare with original photo, right, from real life. I found that paint and I took some close-up photos. So in this case, you can get the best quality in your texture. And again, I didn't show you all my references, but still you can understand that literally every piece, even this element, I also took it from Colin Firth, so literally everything I took it from some videos, some images from Pinterest or from Google. In this case, like I am 100% sure that it is the best quality, because you can literally show to anyone like why you decided to do it in this way. Even like right now I am doing a sci-fi scene, but still it's better when you should try to keep it sci-fi, more like simplify than original life. But you can put some more common sense just to show how it was made, or how we can detach it and so on. It just gives your work more quality. And yeah, I think that's all. Oh, and here you can see that I put red paint on his fingers. Yep. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you guys. Have a good one.